Hi there, welcome. Please just come in and have a seat. I just need to finish up some last minute notes for my last patient, okay? I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I'm running a bit behind today. Well, I haven't seen you in quite a while. Are you in here for your next trigger assessment session? Wonderful. Okay, well let me just pull out your file real quick and we'll see what's next on the agenda, okay? Here you are. Okay. Alright, so I know that we had, it looks like I wrote down that we had collection noises scheduled for today, but I have something else in mind that might be a bit more pleasant. Yeah, well, the overall aim of this is to try to build your trigger profile, so I'd like to present you with another kind of assortment of sounds today and see if anything triggers you. Is that all right? Okay, wonderful. So, are you comfortable? Do you need anything to drink or? Okay, well, if you do, feel free to let me know, all right? Great. Okay, so what we'll be doing today is actually, as I mentioned, we'll be doing kind of a sound assortment. I kind of want to narrow down your trigger profile a bit further, kind of work on some of the various different groups of triggers, and then we'll kind of get into the various niche triggers in future sessions, okay? Great. Okay, so what I thought we would do today is focus on 4 key triggers. So I would like to do a writing trigger. So I would like to basically, at that point, have you close your eyes, and I'm going to just jot down notes in my notebook here and see if that triggers you at all. So kind of a pen to paper noise or sound. And then I'm also going to do a personal attention trigger where I'm going to wipe your face with a cotton round that I have here. And it's just a dry cotton round, but I want to see if that gives you any tingles whatsoever. I'm also going to do a tapping sound, so I'm going to tap on some glass and some various other objects. And then we're going to finish the session with an inadvertent trigger, or as close to it as we can get, where I'm just going to have you sit there and once again close your eyes, and I'm going to just perform some tasks around my office and see if anything triggers you, okay? Yeah, well, the inadvertent triggers, I can't, of course, duplicate them exactly, but I'll explain more when we get to that point of the session. But they're my biggest trigger personally. Whenever I watch ASMR videos on YouTube or whatever the case may be, I really get triggered if people are doing background noises. Or in real life, of course, if someone's wrapping a gift or anything of that nature, it's a big ASMR trigger for me, so I'd like to find out if it's the same for you. Okay? Great. So what we'll do is we'll start with the tapping noises, actually, and then we'll move on to the next, okay? Great. So just make yourself as comfortable as possible, and if you like, you can close your eyes at this point, or keep them open, whatever you would prefer, okay? Great. So the first thing I'm going to tap on, I have a glass here, and I'm just going to tap on the glass just for a minute or so, and then we'll move on to the next tapping object, okay? Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to tap on is just a tabletop, so it's going to be more of a wood tapping sound, alright? And at the end of the tapping session, I'll ask you if any of them triggered you, okay? Okay. So this next one is going to be tapping on a box. It's a laminated box that I have. Okay. Next one is the final object I'm going to tap on, and I know we're going over these kind of briefly, but I just want to make sure to get all of the triggers in that I want to include in this session. Okay, so this one is actually, it's a glass container with a plastic lid. It's a moisturizing lotion. So I'm going to actually tap on the lid. So it's a plastic lid. Okay. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you say that the tapping overall triggered you? So in other words, was it mild, moderate, or kind of a more extreme reaction? Okay. Great. We're slowly but surely building that trigger profile, so you'll be able to know which things are going to help you with stress reduction, that sort of thing. So this is great. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do now is actually the personal attention. So I'm going to have you close your eyes and just sit back and relax. And I'm going to kind of walk you through what I'm doing. So I'm going to use a cotton round and just kind of apply it to your face. So you'll be able to feel it, but I'm going to walk you through it as well to see if the kind of the description of what I'm doing also triggers you. Does that make sense? Okay. And like I said, this cotton round is completely dry. I don't have anything on it, so you don't have to worry if you have any allergies to any products or anything, okay? Okay, so just go ahead and close your eyes. Wonderful. And I'm going to slowly apply or start rubbing your cheek with the cotton round. And I'm just going to go in very small circular motions. This is your right cheek first. You have lovely skin, by the way. Okay, then I'm going to move over to your left cheek. Are you feeling relaxed? Okay, good. Now you let me know if you need me to apply less pressure, okay? I don't want to irritate your skin in any way. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move over to your nose and just start wiping that area very gently. Sorry if I'm sniffling, I have a bit of an allergy issue today. I'm going to move up to your forehead. Again, I'm going to go very slowly, very softly in circular movements. Almost as if I am applying a cleanser of some sort or a lotion, but of course I'm not. It's kind of a nice facial massage too, all in one, so that's nice. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move down to your chin. How does that feel? Great. And I'm just going to kind would you rate that? Did it trigger your ASMR at all? And if it did, was it mild, moderate, or extreme? Okay. Fantastic. Well, you're doing beautifully so far. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, you can open your eyes now. Great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you listen to me writing down or taking notes. For this one, you can either leave your eyes open or close them, whichever you prefer. So I'll just be taking notes here in my notebook, and I need you to let me know if that triggers your ASMR whatsoever, okay? Great, and just relax again, and just, just really kind of focus on de-stressing and relaxing, and just focus on the moment, okay? Great. Okay. Now, would you say that that triggered your ASMR? And if it did, was it mild, moderate, or extreme? Okay. Brilliant. All right. How are you doing so far? You relaxed? Okay. Well, I always just want to make sure you're relaxed relaxed all throughout. I don't want you to feel any discomfort at all. I really like to create a warm and welcoming environment, so I hope. Okay, good. Alright, so what we'll do now is we'll do the final trigger that I'm going to have you do today. And this is kind of more of an inadvertent trigger, and like I said, this is one of my personal favorites. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have you sit there, and I'll actually have you close your eyes for this one, because I think you'll get the full effect if you just shut your eyes. And I'm going to do various tasks around my office, mainly clearing up. So I'm going to kind of sort some paperwork, maybe wipe off a couple of the countertops that I have in here, such as on the little desk I have here, and various other things. So I want you to just close your eyes and try to focus on the sounds that I'm creating and see if it triggers you. Okay? Great. trigger your ASMR? If so, to what degree? Okay. Wonderful. Okay. We're all set then. We're slowly but surely building your trigger profile. I'd like to see you in another week or two. I'd like to start with our regular visits again, if at all possible, okay? So on your way, I'll just go ahead and speak with Ginger, and she'll go ahead and set you up for your next appointment, okay? Yeah, she's right at the reception desk there. Okay, great. Well, it was wonderful seeing you again. And during our next session, I'm actually going to go over some of the findings that I have for you and tell you a little bit more about some triggers that I'd like for you to try on your own. And we'll go from there, okay? Great. Okay. Well, I'll see you again soon. Bye.